Home at racingnews.com. Magic and Dr. Miranda here to preview the first running of the Monomoy Girl Stakes at Churchill Downs this Saturday, June 18th. And Dr. Miranda, you might not always love Brad Cox and Florent Giroux. You had to love the champ Monomoy Girl, right?
Yes, I loved her. I'm so sad when she had to retire. She didn't get to do her battle like she was supposed to at the end, so it's okay, though.
Well, hey, we've got 5 3-year-old fillies here in this first running. They're going to mile on the 16th on the dirt. We might not have a Monomoy Girl type in this field, but where are you going on top?
All right, so I'm going to go through the field first. We're going to start off with the number 1. That is Tap Dancing Lady. This filly is 2 for 7 out of her lifetime, but she has finished on the board 6 out of 7 times. The one time that she did not finish on the board was her last race where they put her on turf for the first time. She clearly didn't like that surface. So I'm just going to cross that performance out completely. Looking back at her other races, they were pretty decent. Her last 4 were on artificial at Turfway Park. She got second in the Bourbonnette Oaks and shared a dead heat with Katish. Before that, she finished third in another ungraded stakes. Her buyers are all in the mid-70s minus her first 2 starts. She has a second at this distance, so there is a chance some of the other horses who haven't ran this far yet may tire out, and she has a chance to close because she likes that deep closing. The number 2 is Society, who is trained by Steve Asmussen. She is 2 for 2 in her career. She broke her maiden at Keeneland as a 2-year-old, then came back 6 months later on Oaks Day undercard and won impressively again in an optional claimer. She has been training pretty impressively. The only question mark is can she get the distance? If she can, then she shouldn't have any issue winning this race because she is the fastest horse in here. She has a lot of early speed, so she has a chance to go gate to wire if they don't press the pace. The number 3 is Glacken's Cause, who is 3 for 7 lifetime. 2 of these wins have been at Mahoning Valley, if that tells you anything. Now, she did win by 7 lengths each time out, but there was no competition in there at all. One of her buyers was 55. The other one was at 67. Her latest win was at Belterra Park in an allowance race. Once again, the buyer only clocked 67, and there are only 5 horses in that race. I do believe that this horse is just a bit slower than the other ones in here. But I want to mention that there's not a whole lot of competition in this race, so anything can happen. The number 4 is, I'm going to butcher this name, Imogene Malvina, who is 2 for 3 lifetime, actually has a win at this distance, so I do like that. Has a bit of speed, so that could go in her favor as well. She'll like to be up near the front along with Society, and that's exactly where she wants to be. She likes to stalk the pace. She seems to be improving each time out, and I think when they moved her to a route races, she's really shown that's kind of what she wants to do. And lastly, we have Miss Yearwood, who we remember in the Black Eyed Susan Stakes, who I really liked, just came up short, didn't do a whole lot, had a bump start, and then was 7 wide, so that did her no favors. Before that race, she won by 7 lengths, but that was also at 1 1/4 miles. So I think she likes those longer distances a little bit better because she likes to close. The only issue I have with this race is that I'm pretty sure they're going to let Society go to the lead, and I'm not sure if she's going to be able to catch her in the end. She does have a bit more class than the rest of these horses in here. So with all that said, my pick is so boring. For the first time, I'm going to go chalk because I don't see anybody beating the number 2 Society. She just seems too fast for the rest of these horses. And in exacta, though, I am going to add in the classy horse, Miss Yearwood. So I would do a $10 exacta box with 2.5 and just hope that Miss Yearwood's prices kind of fall. I'm not going to do any other exotics because I just don't think there's a whole lot of price pays in here. But if you're wanting to do like a pick 5 or a pick 4 on Saturday at Churchill Downs, I think this is the race that you're going to want to single the number 2 Society.
Dr. Miranda, thanks for taking us through the preview for the Monomoy Girl Stakes, the first running 5 fillies in here. And I agree with you. I think Society, she's just going to be too fast for them to catch really. Speed going 2 turns, it goes a long way. Let the folks know where they can follow you on Twitter for all your tips and insight.
At Miranda Bunge.
Make sure you head over to racingnews.com. We've got you covered with free picks for every race, every track across the country. Full previews of all the major stakes races, including Royal Ascot, at youtube.com/racingdudes. Click like before you leave. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/racingdudes. We'll see you at the track.